Hi everyone, today I'm going to do a newborn must-have video, and I do want to say that some of the products that I have are newborn and on, and so I'm not going to get paid for any of these items that I'm going to show, but I do want to share, and I hope that this helps someone. So none of these are in any particular order. I'm just gonna grab what I see and then we're gonna move on. So the first thing is, if you're a breastfeeding mom, definitely a Boppy pillow. They have so many different cool covers and everything like that, so if you have a girl or a boy, or if you want to keep it neutral, you have very many options. The other thing is, all of my products are next to me, so I'll be looking down a lot, and I apologize for that in advance. This Boppy pillow will save your life. It's great for babies, and it's also great for your back. The other item is Nose Frida. I know the concept is kind of yucky. However, you're a mom and you just do what you gotta do for your babies. So just no little boogies will get in your mouth or anything like that. There's like a little filter thing right here, and it'll protect you from sucking up any boogers. But it's no big deal. Just suck those boogies out because it makes them happier. The next thing is some sort of pacifier. My children like the Dr. Brown's pacifiers and the Soothies. I recommend the Soothies, especially as a newborn, but you can get the Dr. Brown's, the Soothies, or you can do the Wubbanubs. A lot of people have Wubbanubs, or they just get like the regular Soothies pacifiers. Then you can get little pacifier clips. I'm sick, so I sound a little weird. My throat is hurting and my ear is hurting, just like Remington. So the next item that I love are these Love to Dream swaddles. There are different sizes and different colors. This one is 7 to 13 pounds. They are amazing, and if I would have known how important swaddling was, I think I would have slept a lot better with Remington, but I didn't know how important it was, and so now I know, and it's definitely important. I would just swaddle Remington like a regular swaddle blanket, and I swear I thought that he just didn't like to be swaddled, but I just that he liked to have his hands up, and same with Ford. So if I would have done more research like when he was a baby, it would have been so much better, and he probably would have slept so much better. But I researched, and I found something that worked for Remington. I'm sorry, for Ford, and I think that this would help any baby who doesn't like to be swaddled like normal. There are different kinds of these as well. So they have a transition one. I believe it's called the 50-50, but I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But this is the next one. I talk about Remington too much. I'm so sorry. Ford is almost 13 pounds, so I had to get him a different one. And this one is also a Love to Dream swaddle. This is a medium, so it's 13 to 8.5 pounds. The difference between this one and this one is, like I said, it's a transitional one. So it has zippers right here. You can zipper these off, and that starts to teach them how to sleep with their hands down rather than up, and it starts to help them like get used to not being in the swaddle. But you can take these off, and you can do one arm at a time. So these have been a huge lifesaver for me. The other thing that I have really enjoyed, and I wish that I had this for Remington, but I finally broke down and bought for Ford, because when I brought Ford home from the hospital, he would not sleep in a bassinet. He wouldn't sleep anywhere unless he was on my chest. So that's not safe, and I highly recommend not doing that, but that was the only way that I could get him to sleep until I got this item. This item is kind of like I guess a knockoff brand of the DockATot, but it is amazing. It has saved my life, I'm telling you. He would sleep about every 2 hours when I first brought him home, and when he was sleeping on my chest. And I think a mixture between the Love to Dream swaddles and this item has really helped me. So like I said, it is like a knockoff of the DockATot. I found this on Amazon, but it really has saved my life. It's called Northwell Baby Lounger. It also has different colors and patterns and stuff like that. This is just the one that I liked. I like to kind of get neutral things just in case I have more children. I just think that it's smarter to do that. That way you can use it again if you decide to have more kids. I didn't find out what Remington was when I was pregnant with him, so a lot of his things is also like gender neutral. But I bought this for I think about $95, and I'm sure the price changes online for like on Amazon for like Prime or whatever, but it was $95 when I purchased it, and like I said, it is a lifesaver. The other thing that I love is called the Baby Brezza. I was not able to breastfeed Ford, so that was really hard for me, and I struggled with that because of, you know, the mom guilt, the typical mom guilt, but my husband purchased the Baby Brezza for me, and it definitely changed my life for the better. I can just wake up, I hit the button, it takes literally like 3 seconds, and you just move on, and I'll insert a picture. The next item that I love is the Rock and Play. The Rock and Play has saved my life as well. It's safe for them to sleep in during the day, and it's just nice when you're trying to do dishes or you're trying to cook dinner or what have you, to just put them in, and Ford has really taken to it very nicely, and so did Remington. So I love that product. I'll also insert a picture for that as well. The next two items are more like medications, but the first one is Molly-Conn drops. I love Molly-Conn drops. A lot of people like grape water instead, but either one I think is a must-have for a newborn. But I prefer the Molly-Conn drops, and you don't have to buy Molly-Conn like name brand stuff. You can get like the over-the-counter or whatever, the store brand is what I'm trying to say, the store brand kind of the Molly-Conn drops, just gas drops. The other thing that I feel like is important to have on hand for when you can actually use it in case they actually need it or anything like that is a Tylenol. That also can be store brand. It doesn't have to be Tylenol per se. So those are my newborn must-have. So I totally forgot to add this. These are items that are must-haves aside from the obvious items such as wipes, diapers, and clothes. So just aside, these are just the items aside from those other important items. And I also forgot to add in that a sound machine is super crucial for newborns. It's a definite must-have. So the one that I have is a sound machine slash like projector. I'll insert a clip of the one that I use, and I got it off of Amazon. I hope this video helps you, and I hope you liked the video. If so, please subscribe, like, and comment. Bye guys.